Hi, I'm Roger Michel. I live in Cebu, Philippines, and I'm married to a Filipina from here, and we got married in Hong Kong. Hong Kong is actually the easiest place to get married if a foreigner wants to marry a Filipina or a Thai or Indonesian. I think it's the most common place where people go because it requires relatively few paperwork, it's very organized, it's inexpensive, and it's also nice to go see the city while you're doing it. And it doesn't require a legal capacity to get married, which is necessary if we would have gotten married in the Philippines. It required me at least one, if not two trips to Manila, which I didn't really want to visit anymore. So it's actually a lot better just getting it done in Hong Kong, because it only requires the copies of the passport and divorce certificates, if any, and really just the application. So it's super simple, and it's accepted in all the countries. It's a civil ceremony, and then after you're done, you get your marriage certificate, and then you just send it to your country's embassy to have it accepted as
legal document.
As your legal document, yeah.
What is the seminar you speak of that's necessary here? What is that about?
It's really a thing I've never seen in any other countries, or I've never heard of in any other country. It's basically an interview to determine whether you're, to really determine if your mental capacity is sufficient to get married. And additional, there's a seminar too you have to do here in the Philippines, which you don't need to do in Hong Kong. So it's through the Hong Kong government. There's two areas where you can get married: in City Hall or a place called Cotton Tree Drive, which I assume is also owned by the Hong Kong government. But it's quite beautiful. It's in a park. There's like a heart-shaped arch out front. Inside is really sort of decked out to be for marriages only. And when we were there, we met many other couples that were getting married at the same time that were from different countries. Just ahead of us, an Irish and a Filipina, and after us an American marrying an Indonesian woman, and but there was also a lot of couples from Hong Kong that were getting married there. It was not a mass wedding, no. It's 15-minute slots. So the civil servant comes in, reads off the introduction, and then you're just prompted to say, your vows, and then after that you sign the marriage document. So it's 15-minute slots, but it only took about 3 or 4 minutes until we were married. You need to find witnesses, which actually a lot of overseas OFWs, overseas Filipino workers, are there in the vicinity, and they bring their passport, and for 500 Hong Kong dollars, so about $70, you can get a witness there to be at your wedding, or you just hopefully have some friends in Hong Kong. We did it differently. We knew another couple that was getting married around the same time, and we asked the offices if they could do the 2 15-minute slots back to back, and so we were their witnesses and they were ours. So that solved that problem. It was wonderful. It was lovely. My wife and I have a little son. We took him to Disneyland. We saw Mickey, and honestly, it was a vacation, additional to getting married. And we love the food in Hong Kong. We absolutely love the food in Hong Kong. It's probably our number one reason why we've been there already 3 times in a year. It's only about $120 for all the paperwork required to get married, and then obviously the cost of the trip. But you could do it in just a few days and stay at an inexpensive place. I'm sure you could do it under $1,000 if you were pressed for cash. If you're interested, just Google the information, and and there's an email from the marriage registry in Hong Kong, and we just emailed them out of the blue, and they sent us a confirmation number. Their replies are prompt, quick. They're very responsive to questions, and it was really an all-around. There is not a single negative, negative connotation in it, I think.